Today's lesson is on variables and expressions. We're going to talk about expressions for the different operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. First, addition. The sum of 9 and the number n. Sum is an addition word, so therefore they wanted you to add 9 and the number n. And it would look like this: 9 plus n. All we're doing is changing words into mathematical sentences. A number m increased by 8. Increased by is some more addition terms, so we're adding m and 8, and it would look like this: m plus 8. 6 more than a number a. More than is another addition word, so we're going to put 6 more than a number a, or a plus 6. Since 6 is more than a, the a should come first. Let's look at some subtraction. The difference of 12 and a number. The difference is subtraction terms, so we're going to subtract 12 minus n. Seven less than a number y. Well, if it's less than y, the y has to come first. So you should have written y minus 7 to illustrate that 7 is 7 less than y. 10 decreased by a letter p. Well, if 10 is decreased by p, the 10 must come first. So it would be written like this: 10 minus p. Now let's do some multiplication language. The product of 4 and a number k. Product is multiplication, and we write it side by side, meaning 4 multiplied by k. 15 times a number s would be written 15s, because that means 15 times s. 2 multiplied by a number m would be written 2m. The number always comes first, followed by the letter. Now some division language. The quotient of a number b divided by 5. Quotient is division terms, and the way we write that is b. The line here signifies divided by 5. b divided by 5. 25 divided by a number m would be written like this: 25, the line signifies divided by the letter m. 25 divided by the letter m. Now let's give an example where we put it all into a word problem. Sam has X dollars. The money that Sam has is represented by the letter X. Later, he doubles his money. Doubles is a multiplication term, so we show his money as 2x. He doubled his money. Then his father gave him $5 more. Gave represents an addition term. They want to know how much does Sam have now. We would represent his money 2x times 5 because he doubled his money, and then his dad gave him $5 extra. So it's 2x plus 5. These are two definitions that are going to be very important. We're going to evaluate an algebraic expression. That's when we substitute a number for the variable or the letter and solve it or give an answer. So we're going to take the letter out, put the number in, and then just work the problem. This is called substitution. It's the same as replacing the variable, which is the letter, with the number, and then just working the problem. And we're going to do some examples of those right now. This is called substitution. It says evaluate 18 minus x, 4x equals 12. What they're wanting you to do is take the x out, put the 12 in its place, and then solve the problem. now you can solve the problem. 18 minus 12 is 6. This is called substitution. Let's try another one. Evaluate 28 plus r for r equals 2. They want you to take the 2, replace the r, and then solve the problem. So we would write 28 plus r. The 2 is going to substitute in for the r, which would be written 28 plus 2. And now we can solve the problem. 28 plus 2 is 30. Now we're going to evaluate 4n for n equals 20. Remember, when they're side by side, that signifies multiply. We're going to multiply 4 times n. 20 is going to go in for n, then we're going to be able to multiply and get an answer. We have 4n. 20 substitutes for the letter n, thus giving us 4 times 20. And notice they're written side by side. When two numbers are written side by side and the second one's in parentheses, that means 4 times 20, not 420. So 4 times 20 is 80, and that is your answer. Okay, now we're going to use order of operations. Just as one more thing, we're going to do 2 operations. We're going to multiply, and then we're going to add. They want us to solve for x. We're going to substitute the 7 for the x, and then use order of operations to solve. So we're going to substitute the 7 for the x. We're going to multiply first, 3 times 7, and then we're going to add the 1. 21 plus 1, and that would give us 22. This is just getting us ready to solve algebraic equations. Okay, now we're going to stop in the classroom, and they're going to work with their shoulder partner using Page and Scribe to do different examples. That is our lesson on variables and expressions.